Alright, so in the other video I made, I mentioned that I have kind of a mid-range erratic explosion deck using this card, which is 3 mana for a sorcery. It says choose a target, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card, then erratic explosion deals damage to the target equal to the revealed card's mana value. So basically it's a Pauper version of the calibrated blasts lists, which are pretty solid and modern. So the rest of our deck is just lands. Currently, this is the all-in sort of combo version of the deck, the glass cannon version, which is not that competitive yet, but it's kind of a starting point for brewing. So we run 38 lands, including things like Geothermal Crevice, Hickory Woodlot, Sandstone Needle, Radiant Fountain for life gain, but essentially lands that can produce 2 mana to hopefully ramp us into our big threats. And then we also use the hidden lands from Caverns of Ixalan, which you can sack to discover 4, which in this deck, whenever you sack these lands, you are guaranteed to discover Erratic Explosion. So it essentially increases our consistency of being able to cast this card, as does Boarding Party, as does Annoyed Altasaur, because it cascades, as does Maelstrom Colossus, because it cascades. And then finally, our biggest value target to hit off the Erratic Explosion is Rust Goliath, 10 for a 10/10 reach trample. Prototype, you can cast it for 5, and its base power and toughness will then be 3/5. And finally, we have Walker of the Grove, 8 mana for a 7/7. When it dies, creates a 4/4 green elemental token, and you can evoke it for 5. So other things that could work here are cards like Ulamog's Crusher, Hand of Emrakul. Those, the hand in particular, would increase the average damage of Erratic Explosion, meaning it's worth considering. Out of the sideboard, we have Fang Dragon for a bit of crowd control, and then Boulder Branch Golem for a bit of life gain. So yeah, that's the deck in its current state. I would not call it competitive by any stretch, but it's definitely very fun and weird, and hopefully could be improved going forward. So please let me know what you think. Yeah, drop a comment if you have ideas for cool, spicy Pauper lists, or any other format for that matter. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.